Hi everyone, this is CherryEnchantress, your romantic fairy, and I am doing a December reading now for you. So just in time, maybe you'll be a few days into December 1st by the time you watch this, but this will be good for your December. And we have 3 piles. This is a pick a card. If you don't know how pick a cards work, all you have to do is look at the timestamp below, either in the description box, in the comment section, or in the feature called chapters down at the bottom when you go into the description box, and you can just click on the timestamp, the chapter, and it goes straight to the pile that's calling you. So we have 3 piles here. Pile 1, Sugar Plum Fairy. You can see the card underneath, Sugar Plum Fairy. Pile 2, Ornaments, and pile 3, Romance. All right, so everybody take a deep breath in through your nose. Close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Now open your eyes and let them be drawn to the pile that's calling you. Let us begin. And here is pile number 1 with the Sugar Plum Fairy. So let's open this up and see what we get. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles that says, "Here's Merry Christmas, may a merry heart accompany its hours." So in other words, have a great time during this season. And we have the Moon with best Christmas wishes. The Moon and the Ace of Pentacles. So it feels like with these 2 cards, especially, some money's coming in, and it may be a kind of a surprise, maybe some in a way that you weren't expecting. So and it could also be a new venture, something that you're doing that's a little bit new and different with your money, or with your business or work or something like that. And it's kind of mysterious. It's like Spirit's got your back. They're going to show you something really good in the money aspect, but it's not something that you can see clearly yet, but it is coming through for you. And so it's definitely coming through by Christmas. All right, and let's see, we have from the Enchanted Oracle, we have Serenity. Serenity is about this. It's definitely a feeling you get during this time of year if you let it. And look at this moon too. We have this really interesting moon with all these little holes through it. We'll get to Serenity. We also have Innovation from the Winter's Delight and Protection. I like how these 2 came out together. Innovation and Protection. That could be something due to work as well. Something that that you are inventing, maybe something that you've come up with in work that will help. Maybe you're in some kind of security situation and you've thought of a new idea, or maybe that's in your home life as well. And we have Soulkin, Recognition, Family, and Kinship. Soulkin to me represents, ancestors and get-togethers and tribes and comforts and generations. Oh, look, I didn't notice these guys down here. But it's the inheritance too, what your family has given to you, what you carry on generation to generation. And then we have the Sugar Plum Fairy. She is all about the sweetness and bringing in joy and love and all kinds of delights. The candy, sprinkling of candy represents the sprinkling of magic or something good or something sweet in your life that's kind of unexpected. And she's also has sort of a protective energy over you, like an angel or some kind of guide, to always there to keep a watch over you. And then we have Yule. So this is that time of year. It's the season where miracles can happen. There's also an interesting Scandinavian folklore around this time, talking about the fairies of Elfheim and how they sprinkle sunlight. They sprinkle this pixie dust. It's kind of like a little sparkle that's in your eye that kind of gives you that warm sun energy during these days that we have less sun during the day, when we have short days. So Yule happens to be the celebration rebirth of the sun god, and look for fairies welcoming the sun goddess, and the dragon fays welcoming their queen, Grain. And also just noticed all those beautiful golden lights and sparkles that may come into your life around this time. This is the Fae spreading the sunlight's power. To get in a little deeper with the Soulkin card, I just want to let you know that this is about recognition and again, family and kinship. We often wish for our relationships to endure long beyond their lifespan. Friendships and relationships have been drawn to us according to the lessons the soul wishes to learn. There are relationships that are more superficial, and then there are those that touch us deeply. With great love comes the possibility for pain, and each of us must come to some kind of peace with the truth that there are relationships that will not sustain for this lifetime. When we feel this deep recognition, and when we find it very difficult to let a person go, we may be dealing with a soul kin, a being with whom we may be traveling through lifetimes. And this thread of relationship is strong and connected with you at present, and you have encountered a person who speaks to your very soul. So know that for now this connection is grounded, nourishing, and full of faith. It may shift and change in time, but for now the friendship is strong and full of mutuality, respect for each other's growth, and dedication to the highest purpose for you both. In time, this may change as your souls have their own destinies, and this sometimes means there will be departure from a common code and path. But for now, this connection is one of soul family, of kin, and is one you can draw on for your own sustenance and also contribute to for the beautiful purpose of being a shining light to others. Dusk Elves is what it's called, the artwork. If you find yourself in a frustrating situation in December where things seem to be a little bit chaotic or out of control, the Serenity card is here to tell you that there are a number of effective approaches. Sometimes a strong stance is necessary, and sometimes a gentler hand is better. In this case, you're being advised to rise above the situation and seek the counsel of your heart. Don't waste your energy by fretting, worrying, or becoming angry. Pull back and ask the universe to show you a peaceful approach. This may also be an opportunity for you to grow spiritually. So you can do a serenity visualization. It's all very well and good to want to step back, but when our instinct is to fight, fret, or flail, it's good to have a plan. Meditation is stepping back by its very nature, and it is an ideal way to hear the voice of your heart as you quiet your mind. So sit comfortably in a chair with your feet on the ground, or lie down, and if you prefer, it could be in a room where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and picture yourself on a pedestal over a turbulent sea. If you feel the motion of the waves, imagine yourself standing firmly and calmly on your feet, and spread your toes and feel the cool, strong base of the pedestal. Imagine the moon behind you and see the light it casts dancing over the waves. And when you feel balanced, picture yourself raising your arms and asking with confidence for serenity and for guidance. Imagine delicate white and purple moths coming to you, whispering gentle messages. Hold the image until you're satisfied that you've received the wisdom that you seek. Thank the universe and then open your eyes. You can say something like, "Light of peace, I call on thee. I seek peace, and peace I need. Let me rise above the sea. Feel this charm, my cry please heed." And then just rest for a few minutes. Focus on your desire. Thank the universe. And if you had a candle lit, then unlight your candle and just take a moment to absorb that positive energy. All right, so let's see what our charms have to say for this month. So noisy. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. Oh, this is the one I got at the Renaissance Festival. It came with earrings, and it's talking about dreams. 1001 dreams. So something happened this year, some kind of dream that you had. I feel like your dreams are coming true. Some kind of dream is going to be fulfilled. We have wow and we and or me and little or what else? Little, oh, night. Wow, we at night. Imagine. What are you imagining? Freedom. Something beautiful in your imagination. Ooh, we also have the cannon, which represents, to me, it represents orgasms and explosive energy, like happy, like exciting energy. We also have the corn, which is like this. To me, it's like the money food. You know, it's like the food of life. It's sustenance. And we have the peso, which represents to me like we have the eagle and the snake fighting each other in this peso. But I feel like it's like good conquering evil or conquering your demons. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, look at that. You have the key to somebody's heart, key to each other's hearts. And we have the lucky clover, so good luck coming. And the tiara, which represents divine feminine and Empress energy. We also have Saint Dymphna, which is the patron saint of anxiety and depression. And so if you do go through that during this season or during December, or it bubbles up, or it just feels like things aren't going your way, then call upon Saint Dymphna, because I think you're actually going to have quite amazing December. It's going to be very peaceful, but there are ways that you can use your creativity, your innovation to create things that can get you a bit excited about what's to come. And I feel like a strong money situation can come through. Maybe you just at this moment can't see it quite yet, but I think it will develop. And Scrooge is interesting. So we have that the Donald Duck Scrooge here, and Scrooge was visited by 3 ghosts, and by the end of the story he's changed his heart and he's become very open and loving and giving and sharing his money instead of being a miser. So there is this kind of could be a person in your life that may surprise you too, could come around and be more open and loving and more generous and sharing with their time, their love, their energy, and their money. But because the Scrooge was a rich man, I definitely think that this represents money for you too in this particular month. So I know it's a little strange because it's a month where you are going to be maybe spending more than you want to or like to or used to, but I feel like it's all coming out perfectly. It's going to be all balanced in the end, and you will always come out on top, as if, you know, the law of tenfold. Whatever you give, you receive way double or triple, more, 10 times. That's what tenfold means, 10 times the amount of that you give. So just be relaxed and be free and loose with your generosity, and it doesn't always have to be a monetary thing. We have this the sundial, to me, represents a specific time or something having to do with the sun. You see how the fairies came out to help you with this sun. Maybe it's important to get a little bit of sun or vitamin D to stave off some of those darker feelings or the anxiety or whatever. Let's see if we can get that zoomed in. There we go. So the numbers that are highlighted here, or the dial is pointing to, is 10, 8, and 2. So those could be important numbers here. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, everyone. Well, I hope you like that. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. There's a little thumb down at the bottom that you click, and it gives you a little confetti party. And then, yeah, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And thank you if you are a subscriber. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me. And I'll see you you can follow me to the next pile if you want to. I'm a little distracted because my pumpkin jumped into my arms and she's getting all cuddly. She likes it when I wear long sleeves. She just wants to cuddle with my long sleeves. So yeah, come with me to pile 2, and maybe there's more to this story. I'll see you there. And here is pile number 2. And let's see what we have. Gonna pull on this string, pumpkin. What do you think? Yes. She's like, I'll pull it for you. All right. So first of all, we have from your Christmas tarot, we have the Ace of Cups, so some new love on the way, or a new chapter in your love life. This is saying a happy Christmas, and many happy ones in store. Basically, when this one is over, you're going to get even more happy Christmases for infinity. And we also have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant represents to me like traditions and ceremonies and rituals and church and other things that you're used to doing at this time of year. For who it applies to, whatever your ritual is, whatever your tradition is, you know, some of the things that you're used to are going to bring you comfort and joy. And also there could be a Taurus involved in the situation, because Hierophant represents Taurus. And it could have to do something with religion or church, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be just simply the traditions of your upbringing. All right. Pumpkin, what are you trying to do? And then we have the Spirit of Yule. Spirit of Yule is about the light of the season. So we'll get more into the Spirit of Yule. And we have, with our Winter's Delight, we have synchronization and progress. I just love how both of those came out, because it feels like when you're synchronized, you are moving in harmony with someone or something, you know, and it could be someone here, someone that you're feeling very on the same wavelength, on the same step, in the same cadence, same interest, the same manner, way of doing things, and it's progressing forward nicely. Like there's a method that you both are in sync with. You're both agreeing what you need to do next. You both agreeing how things should move forward. So that's a really nice energy right there. You also have Fairy Godmother from the Forest Fairies, Revelation, Discovery, and Epiphany. And you have Ornaments from my little Christmas oracle that I made. And so the ornaments is kind of a cute symbol. It represents things that are shiny, maybe breakable, but also temporary, but also even in their temporary energy can be joyful. The ornaments reflect, you know, ornaments can be part of your tradition too, something that you feel like that you always want to put out at this time of the year, or maybe you have a special sentimental ornament that you put out every year, something given to you, family. I know a lot of sentimental ornaments that I have to do with my children and different years. A lot of personalized ornaments that have their years, or like something that says baby's first year, things like that. So those help us reminisce, and it's not just, to look pretty, but it's also to add kind of joy and a sparkle in your home, or in your home where maybe things were a little bit more conservative. And something about ornaments and other light-filled decorations that change your atmosphere to a party, like it's like a party every day. It changes your atmosphere to joy. So winter, of course, is about the season of winter. It's also the season where animals hibernate and get cozy. It's a good time for us to do the same thing. Don't let the hustle and bustle of this time of year affect you. Maybe it's time to get cozy and to retreat and have a reflection of your life, of your world. Use this time to explore maybe your shadow self or a darker energy. But it can also be having to do with relationships. This represents that relationships are stable. New love is not necessarily one that's going to come through, possibly, but some may have a new love situation, and some may have a leveling up of their love situation or a new phase in their love. And new love may help you explore sides of you that you need to face, something that brings out a certain part of you that may have been hidden. And love ultimately heals all. The fairy godmother is like something special is happening. Somebody's going to help you with something kind of unexpectedly. This is revelation, discovery, and epiphany. When the fairy godmother comes to you, be aware that this is a time when you will discover what has been long hidden to you. See, winter was giving us that something's hidden. You've been hiding it from yourself even. Your true self will be revealed in surprising ways every day, and sudden moments of heightened perception will make this time especially significant for you. People finally get found out. Manipulators can be seen through. True costs of circumstances are revealed, and any lies about you will be seen. So this can be hard, but it is truly a hardship that is born of protection. You are safer for knowing in whom you can trust in order to make the right choices for your soul. Throughout these revelations and insights will be a guiding hand, and this is the fairy godmother, and she's showing you that what it is you need to know in order to create and foster a life that works for you. And she is protective force too. So what you need will come to you now, sometimes in strange ways. Be mindful of counting your blessings at this time, for this is the energy of your fairy godmother, and you can draw upon it to keep transforming your life into one which is more abundant, magical, meaningful, and joyful. Every moment of truth are significant, and you are better for discovering what was once hidden from you and discovering yourself as well. So the spirit of Yule is all about this time of year that has short days, and the shortest day and the darkest day of the year is Yule. But it's first and foremost a celebration of light. After weeks of successively darker days, it's time to joyously welcome the return of the sun. And so everything about Yule honors life and light. The Yule log, the evergreen trees, the bonfires, and candles remind us that life continues even through the darkest times, and that eventually the light always reappears. Giving gifts and making merry with friends and family help us remember that no matter how bleak things may appear, there's always something to be thankful for. And at this time, people remember like the past year, and then they make plans for upcoming years, and you plan for the upcoming year. That by doing that, you're showing faith that life will continue on. It's like when after we have winter, we have spring. Like, it seems kind of worrisome there. Sometimes when you're watching the weather, you're like, is it ever gonna get warm? And then magically it does get warm and things start to bloom. The birch and the oaks may be asleep, but the fir trees and the holly adorn the wintry landscape with their life. So this cycle of life is celebrated throughout the year and marked by seasons and holidays. And our own lives have cycles too, just like the seasons. So Spirit of Yule suggests that you prepare and call to you the return of light and joy. This is a situation that you may be in December, where like attracts like, and be sure to set forth your best light energy and actively call forth light and joy, and they will come to you. And you can do this in many ways, like focusing on your current blessings and making plans for the time ahead. So something you can say to call in the light is this little, you can light candles and do all kinds of things, but here's a little incantation. Darkness, darkness, I banish thee. Love and light I call to me. With faith I ask, so let it be. For each joy I am grateful and daily give thanks. For my plans I am hopeful and always give thanks. That's a very nice combination of that too, the grateful in the now and the looking forward to the future. All right, so let's see what your charms have to say. And I was just thinking about fairy godmother. There may be this godmother energy around you, but you also may be the fairy godmother to someone else, like me. I am a fairy godmother. Let's see. Oh, we got a heart. So love coming through, some kind of connection with somebody. We have, is this Elsa? Yes. Elsa, she is a very powerful individual following spirit. She could, you could be the CEO of your company. The dragon, this represents the female dragon, and she's all about power and dynamics and energy and that feminine or female CEO type. We have playing crazy. Okay, let go. Playing smile. We have singing. Oh, I like that one. I'll take it. Singing. What else could this be? Sing. Oh, it's the sun. Smile in the sun. I think whoever got this part, well, the pile one as well. All three of them may have that Yule energy to it because of this time of the year, and the Yule being things having to do with Yule, like the Yule log and the festival of the sun, and getting out in the sun, or getting that sun energy through lights and other things that bring you that through the fairies, through other means as well. But you know what? Some of you may be lucky enough to have a vacation where you don't have to deal with cold weather. You can go out and hang out in warm weather and actually get that sun energy. So some of you might have that chance to do that. We have, like this is like the Ace of Cups. Again, the Ace of Cups could be new love, falling in love, strong love. It is also represents to me of like the Holy Grail. It's just very rare, something very special and unusual coming through. And the fact that we have the parasailer plus the leisure chair both make me think that some of you could be having that reminds me of that one Christmas movie where they decide not to have Christmas, and they want to go to, I think they go to Hawaii or something like that for Christmas, where they just totally decide, nope, not this year, we're gonna go get a sun, go out in the sun. But I think it ends up that they have to stay for Christmas after all, and have like a really last minute Christmas at the Cranks, I think it is. I actually bought that book, or somebody gave it to me, because I'm a John Grisham fan, and it wasn't one that I expected to read, but I read that, and then they made a movie out of it. But it's a really funny movie. It's cute. And so yeah, but if you might be lucky enough to get that vacation, like somebody, look, you might be getting married and going on a honeymoon this December. That's very possible. My mom and dad were married in December, so I was married in December a long time ago. And then we have the peace pipe. So the peace pipe can represent the Hopi Indians would smoke this pipe in order to manifest rain. So to me, the peace pipe represents a manifestation here of attracting exactly what you want into your world at this time. And I hope you guys like that. Thumbs up if you like that. You can hit that little thumb over there, and it has like this little confetti party. And if you're new to the channel and you want to be a subscriber, please subscribe. I would love to have you. Also, if you are a returning subscriber, well, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. You're quite amazing, and I appreciate all your patronage here. And speaking of patronage, you can become a patron if you like. Anything that you want to know about me is in the description box. But if there's something you still want to know about me, you can always comment, or you can email me, whatever you like, and you can reach out to me, and I'm very happy to reach back out to you, especially if you like a reading. So check out my description box. And let's move on to the next pile. You can come with me, because this can be like one big reading. All three piles, watch it to see a bigger message for you for the month of December. So come with me. All right, I'll see you there. And here is pile number 3. And let's see, let's open this up. Pumpkin opened up pile number 2 for me. And so first of all, for our Christmas tarot, we have Ace of Swords. So again, with a new coming in, but with you, it's like a new truth, a new honesty, an epiphany, insight. This comes with wishes fond and true this Merry Christmas Day to you. And we have the Queen of Swords. So swords energy could be air signs like Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and feminine energy out there. Also, there's this feeling of angel presence and illumination, enlightenment. I understand that the swords get a bad rap sometime, like considered the harsh suit, but I'm feeling a very gentle energy actually out of this, that through it all there is a gentleness, and truth doesn't have to be cruel. It can be actually enlightening and joyful. And then we have our Enchanted Oracle with the white magic. So white lights coming through. And your Winter's Delight. I loved it when these two fell out. I thought, what? This is not real. It was a retreat and embrace. At first it was a retreat, and then I thought, what can go good with retreat and embrace fell out. So I think some of you are going on a retreat, and some of you that it came over from pile 2, and you can see in the charms some retreat of some sort, then maybe that's why you've come over to pile number 3 to find out more about this. But it looks like some kind of romantic retreat, something where you're embracing someone maybe, or maybe just embracing a good cup of cocoa. And then we have the Yule Singer, rebirth and feasting and joy. Some of you could be singers out there. And we have romance, see? So there is very strong romance in December for pile number 3. And we have snow flurries. And again, we have this cottage where it's inside, it's cozy, but outside it's snowing. I had a dream like that. That's weird. I had a dream. It was this morning. I got up several times for cats and bathroom, but then it started to rain and I fell back asleep, and I slept really late this morning. I haven't done that in quite a while. and it felt so good. But one of my dreams had to do, I think I was watching TV in the dream because this couldn't have been real. But I felt like I was outside, inside looking out. Like I wasn't being affected by the cold, but there was like, I could see people talking, like newscasters talking, and the wind blowing really hard and crazy, and rain, and they were being soaked and wet, and they just kept going and talking through it all, and it just seemed so like, are they gonna take a break? They're just like really dealing with doing this all through the weather. And I don't even think it was news. It was just kind of some kind of show, like Good Morning America kind of show or something like that. Very strange, but yeah, I mean, it's a good symbol, right? Through it all, you can weather any storm. I think that's the saying that comes through, and you don't feel a thing because you're just watching the weather, but it doesn't bother you at all. So snow flurries represents a time of stillness and peace, and you could be meeting someone in a winter log cabin retreat. It's a combination of the cold and outdoors and the cozy warmth indoors, knowing you'll be safe and warm inside. It depicts a distant, secluded place, so it's like you're getting away from the rest of the world. Sort of like the Hermit card in a way, but this could be a place for two. And the timing can represent winter, and there could be a location involved too, or a little retreat for two. So the Yule Singer, I keep wondering if I'm even going to sing. We've been rehearsing and hoping that a nursery home wants us to sing for them, but we haven't gotten any news back. So we may be rehearsing for nothing, but rehearsing is fun anyway. So this is about rebirth, feasting, and joy. There are times in life when our light dims so that it seems it may go out for all eternity. But when this time comes, you're being put to a great test. If you persevere at this time, you will experience a depth of life experience that will lead you to being reshaped, transformed, and in many ways changed. You are undergoing such an experience at present, and this card is here to share with you that at such a time of great darkness and suffering, a new light will shine and bring you back to life, a kind of reincarnation with the same life you are now experiencing. And when this takes place, the Yule Singer will come to you and sing to you the song of your deepest self. You will open up with this song and begin to live again. The pain will dissolve slowly, and surely you will enter into a time of joy and light, while the flame of your spirit rises high once again within your soul. Expect new friendships, connections, fortunate moments, and growth when this beautiful card comes to you. The dark times are done with for now. You are stronger, brighter, and beginning once again a bright new cycle. So sing your song. And the artwork is called Noel. And speaking of Noel, my niece's middle name is Noel, and her birthday is the day after Christmas, and she's coming to visit this year, so I'm very excited. Finally, we have romance. I feel like there could be a romance at hand this month that makes you feel so transformative. You make me feel like a natural woman. Whenever I hear that song, I just think of connecting with somebody who just blows you away, making you feel so sexy, so excited about life, so energetic, so enthused. You didn't know what came over yourself. You didn't even know you still had that within you, It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you watch the Golden Bachelor, if any of you do, but that the ladies in the Golden Bachelor, they're all late 60s, and a couple of them are early 70s. And it's interesting to see, that age group still have so much passion and excitement in their lives. And so I'm not saying that, there's probably two of you that are in your 60s and everybody else is 20s and 30s. But remember, you people, the younger people, love finds us in so many ways at so many times in our life. And even if we are super successful in our 30s, it doesn't mean we give up, right? We just keep going. We enjoy life. We experience the wonders, enjoy being single and exploring and doing all these things. And I know you'd like to do them with a friend, so make friends. We don't always have to do things with a boyfriend, or we can do it with girlfriends too. And but I definitely feel like you're at a period where you've come to that conclusion that you can be happy with or without, and then bam, in comes an amazing love in your life. In this month possibly, or maybe you've already met them and you get to really explore each other and have a lot of fun in December. So I see a lot of you having a very intimate time. And for some of you too, the house or the home could represent just a lot of domesticity, warmth, being indoors a lot, and the hearth and the fireplace and the warmth of your indoors, even though the outdoors may be harsh and cold. The outdoors are very beautiful, but it still has, you just know that you're safe, that whatever you do, you're safe. Nothing is affecting you, right? It's like you're watching the snow, you're watching the weather, but you are fine. So that's what I'm getting out of this. Let's get your charms. I was thinking of that You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman song, and some of the lyrics go something like, you guys tell me in the description box, in the comment section, go like, before the day I met you, life was so unkind. Now you're the key to my peace of mind. It's also like, life was so uninspiring, I wasn't excited about stuff, and now you're in my life and I'm all excited again, So I feel like definitely that kind of energy coming through. Let's see what we have. So we don't have very many words. I guess there's a lot of feelings. Ooh, we got a kiss from someone. A kiss from whom? ... We have... And this one's Anna. So Anna could be getting married. Anna is the marrying type. We have the Rider, which represents some news coming through. It could be your news that you're giving people, like, hello everyone, guess what? I'm getting married, or or I'm getting pregnant, or some kind of special news. We have Apples, which represents abundance. We have the Witch's Hat, so it could be a high priestess out there watching. And you have joy to the world. So savor every moment, because some of them are just temporary, fleeting joys. It doesn't mean that. Let's say, for instance, you get to experience a beautiful sunset. There's never going to be a sunset like that one, but of course you can try again tomorrow and see another sunset. It'll just be different. It'll be different from the day before. So savor each one. Savor each one like it's a very beautiful sunset. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm seeing? The key. Your heart or somebody's heart's been locked up, and we have the key and the lock, and it's about to be opened up. We also have Saint Lawrence. Saint Lawrence is the patron saint of cooks. So there could be a chef out there that you're meeting, or you could be doing some cooking for someone, or you could be staying indoors a lot and cooking a lot. I remember my honeymoon was at a bed and breakfast, but it was at this ranch, and it was cold, and it was just cozy. It was like indoors, and it was cold and snowy outside, and it was just really nice. It was just all about the food that we were eating, because there wasn't anything else happening, except the honeymoon part of the honeymoon. But, that's kind of this energy I'm getting, like a honeymoon energy, or holding up with somebody. We've got Virgo, practical, and and then this little girl here, she's a singer, dancer. She's just like a party person. She's like happy. This girl is happy. She's like, I am dancing around. I am feeling good again. Yeah, so it's all about this music and energy, and somebody could be traveling to each other. You could be traveling to a special location. So for some of you, I feel like a really exciting time, a lot of sweet honesty and good connections, but definitely the romance is strong, and an inner transformation because of the season specifically. And if you want to know more about this Yule energy, watch all 3 piles, because Yule comes out in each pile but in a different way, and see how they all connect and what the message is for you. And tomorrow, I think for Daily Dust, I'm going to use the Yule Oracle, so you can get more of a Yule message and know more about this season that is approaching. So I hope you like that, you guys. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Hit that little thumb with a confetti party inside it. And if you're new to the channel and want to be a subscriber, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the Sparkles of Light. That's what the people who follow me here, they all will attest to being a sparkle of light in my life. And you also can become a member. I have a lot of members who have joined the channel, and by being a member, you can start as little as $1.99 a month and all the way to $25 a month. And the $25 gets you a 25-minute reading plus charms. And so it's a really great value. My normal prices are a little bit more than that, so when you become a member, you definitely get discounts. And then also, if you join my lives, you get really strong, even stronger discounted readings with a lot of impact in them. So definitely, follow me in any way you can. Just watching it without it doing anything else but watching it is such a help to me, so I really appreciate it. I'm going to shout out my members though. So for Sparkles of Light, we have Guacamole and Stoya and Divine Pearls Medium. Go check out her channel. Maurice Evans, Patricia Costa, Andres Esther, Alexis Barbieri, Miss Fred, Giggles, Rios, Rainbow, Esmeralda, Gloria, No Name, Denise, and Terry. And then Full of Faithers are Wolfie Baby Doll, Laura Ochoa, and Weird Sister Oracle Liz. Check out her channel. And then there's Twin Flames, Jolene Sutton, Mary Joy, and Luisa Silva. We have Platinum Pixies, Claudia Lane, Cher Borelli, and my patrons are you know what? Melanie's was a patron for such a long time. She's always a patron in my heart. So thank you for your support for so many years. But thank you all who helped me out over on the Patreon page. That's where I like to post artwork and let you know what I'm doing next in art and creating my deck. This season is so busy. I haven't been able, I feel like Cinderella. I haven't had a chance to work on my dress, but I'm at my very last 2 cards of my Lenormand deck that I'm working on. And my lady or fairy is coming, but it's like she's the most important image of all of them because she's the fairy, the lady. So I'm just trying to make her so nice looking, and it's taking a while. And then I have to companion her with the gentleman. And those will be the last 2 cards of that deck. And then I will create it and have it ready next year, I'm sure. And so watch out for next year. Is going to be a whole slew of new oracle decks for me, and I'll be starting working on my tarot deck too, so I'm excited for those things in the future, and I'm excited for spending time with you. And thank you so much for being a part of my life. I really enjoy being here with you, and I love you. Hope you have a lovely season, and let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna try to throw in some kind of pick a card of some theme, so let me know what kind of theme you would like me to address this holiday season. And I'll see you at the Daily Dust, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.